I gotta say, today the quality was top-notch among all of the submissions.
Losing sleep, can do this on my own. Wasting time, trying to find some peace of mind.
Today, yeah, is a weird day. Like, as I explained yesterday, the virus situation is changing some things about how I'm able to work. Festivals are being cancelled left and right. I honestly even see like the big festivals in the summer at risk, at high risk actually. And just people holding back buying tickets. I mean, it will affect everything, but I will talk about that tomorrow. I have to deal with some stuff because of it, and I'm still not sure about building the studio. But if you want to know more about it, check out yesterday's video. It explains everything as far as I can. Today I just want to focus on making music the entire day. I'm just mixing something. Very boring. So yeah, I think it's time again for another track submit edition. Listening to your songs, giving you feedback, trying to help you to improve, as well as the entire community giving you feedback. So let's start with the very first track. This song by Charles called Bellingham High is good. I'd say sound selection, mixing is alright. You shouldn't worry about that at the moment. I think, like, I mean, also the vibe is very good, but the melody, I'm not really convinced. And the vocal chops, those are the right vocal chops, but the melody they create, it's a little confusing. It's like someone chopped up vocals and just arranged them in a random way. You have to have like a certain groove and melody that is made out of the vocal chops to make it really work. And since everyone is using vocal chops at the moment, you have to do it at least as good as they do or even better. This is, I think, not enough. But other than that, the song has the vibe, has the sound selection, has the mixing to be a potential release. Also the arrangement is there. It's just like making the vocal chop melody part perfect. Same also for the top melody that plays in between. Like, it's random, musically just a little random. I think if you adjust it and you make something catchy, hooky, a melody that is like round and that flows and that just like gets stuck in your head, yeah, a good song besides those two melody things. So it's just about changing the MIDI actually and having like a potentially good song.
I can't stay. Oh no, 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 I can't stay here. Oh no, 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 I can't stay. Oh no, 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 I can't stay here. Oh no, 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 I can't stay. Oh no, 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 I can't stay.
By Andrew Sine, I Can't Stay. Good, really solid. Like club bass kind of stuff. Vocals are fine for that kind of style. The bass, the kick is working. Mixing is good. Sound selection is good. Arrangement is okay. It could be a little more dramatic and unique. I think you have to like really stand out with your build-ups and drops. But yeah, functional club track. Maybe even a potential release for Accents, because as you know, like my label is like changing a little. We're more open towards club music, so this one, yeah, this one could work. That would be something I would play in a club, and that's like the criteria #1 for being on my label, something that I would actually like to play in a club. This one by Echo, What You Need. Also similar style than the previous one. And the sound selection is there, arrangement is there, the understanding for the style of music is there, like the aesthetic feel for music, which is really important. The mix, like, it's not like that there is something sticking out. Nothing is too loud, too quiet, basically. But the entire mix is shifted heavily towards the top end. So you have little bass, little kick, and a lot of stuff going on in the upper mids and the high frequencies, which is a little awkward for club music. You want your typical smiley curve, a lot of low end, a lot of top end. So yeah, I would just pull all of the faders down and get the levels up. I mean, the interference between the elements isn't there. That's like the EQing seems to be alright. It's just like the right volume for the right element. And this might be due to not having the acoustically treated room, not enough experience, or maybe this was done on headphones or in like a weird situation, or the person mixing it didn't reference it to other tracks, because that's really important to balance your ear. Every hour of me producing music, I actually listen to 5-6 other songs really quick just to adjust my ear again to like balanced mixes. Because if you work on kick and bass for like 15 minutes, your ear, like, it just gets so hardcore triggered when listening back again to the entire song. Like the high and mids are like very overpowering. But yeah, this is an easy fix.
Claims by local parents that children have been given drugs.
Perfect example of a smiley curve mix. Very, very heavy low end, very heavy top end, but it's exaggerated to a point where I don't think the mixing sounds pleasing at all. I actually like the style, like the idea, like the direction it's going to. It's like very techno, a little old school. I like that stuff. I used to live in Berlin and I was partying, raving to this stuff. I like it. But it's not done in perfection, and if you do a kind of music that is heavily relying on good mixing, good sound design, good sample selection, and techno is one of these styles where the melodies, the catchiness, the hookiness doesn't matter at all, because there is none, there are no real melodies. It's just about a fat kick that just hits you, a fat bass that just moves you, and this is not the case right here. It's yeah, it's a little muddy, and I would replace most of the sounds to make it actually work. So I'm assuming here someone either goes on purpose into this style or just doesn't have enough experience to pick the right parts that actually make up a nice and balanced mix. The next one is called Dark Fire. Here we got, yeah, it's going into a big room direction. Not my favorite style of all of them, but I'm still going to give neutral feedback. It's good. Sound selection is right. The kick is alright. The overall balance, mix, arrangement, all of these things are done correctly. Like the next step for this producer, I think, is fixing the side chaining. I don't hear enough side chaining for big room. Again, it's like a matter of taste, but all other big room songs I know are way, way heavier on the side chaining. Way heavier. They put it on almost every element except for the kick, and this way you can hear the kick better and it like pumps a lot more. So I'm missing that. If it wants to be a proper big room song, more side chaining. Definitely. I gotta say, today the quality was top notch among all of the submissions, like way better than usually. So I think I will cut it here to not ruin the streak of almost really all songs being good. If you're interested to submit your song to me as a demo or as a track submit or even both, first link in the description. Second link, my new single, About You. It's still like, it's climbing. It's at 50K almost, which is just insane within not even a week. Like we might actually hit 60, 70K in the first week on Spotify, which is amazing. I never had that before. And the last thing, since the intern that should actually be here in the studio and working with us canceled due to the virus situation, which I still can't really grasp. It's so weird. But if you're interested and you're not afraid using public transport and work with me here in the studio, you can apply. Be part of the Accents team for 3 months. Come here every week 3 times and work with us on like promoting label courses, DJing stuff, music production stuff, and maybe also studio rebuilding stuff. I'll decide it tomorrow. I'll keep you updated. That's it. Thanks a lot. Sign out.
Losing sleep, can do this on my own. Wasting time, trying to find some peace of